Hey, what's up, chicos? This is your boy Banks again with another one, guys. This video is going to be real quick, so pay attention so you don't miss any point, right? Yesterday, I got an email from a subscriber. Okay, he's currently in a relationship and he's asking me how to avoid future heartbreaks. Guys, this is very important. Okay, it sounds funny, but it's very important. Okay, you see, you've been through a heartbreak or you're going through a heartbreak now. It hurts. Okay, it hurts physically, it hurts emotionally, it hurts everywhere. You can't even think you're having sleepless nights, and you're probably thinking that you're never going to fall in love again. And I know that I've been there, right? But you want to know, or maybe you don't even want to know about it, but someone wants to know how to avoid future heartbreaks. Guy, it's very important, right? It's very important that you need, for me, for number one point, for me, is to set boundaries, right? It's set boundaries that, you are never, ever going to be with someone that doesn't want to be with you. Okay, you see, you've been in a relationship, you fell for someone. I'm sorry, you fell for someone, and then you think that they mean everything to you, but maybe down the road, 2 years, 3 years, or a year, or 6 months, they left you, and now you're going through a heartbreak, which is crazy. You don't want to wish that heartbreak for the worst enemy of your life, but you're going through it. So how do you even avoid that? Okay, again, boundaries. Okay, if people, if you're talking to someone, you're testing with someone, or you're going out with someone, and you notice that this person is not very interested in you like you are in them. You need to avoid them. You need to let them go immediately. Okay, what are the signs that you can see when you test with people? You test them and then they'll reply in 2 hours, even though they are online. When you invite them out and then they will tell you that, oh, maybe I have to go out with my friends, or I have to go out with my mom and I have to do this, they always give you excuse. But yes, at some point they make themselves available to you. Guys, these are not the people for you, right? You need to set that boundary. You need to set that boundary. Guys, for me, the second point, very important, is that you always need, okay, is you always need to remember your past heartbreaks, what you went through. Always, that should be on the table. You always need to think about that what you went through, you don't want to go through that anymore. Even if you're in a relationship, even if you love someone, that you always need to remember that point, that in your past heartbreak, you went through a whole lot of crazy stuff, sadness, you couldn't sleep, you always have. You need to remember that. Okay, you need to remember that. And for me, again, point three, or the third point, is that you know who you're with. Okay, you don't forget yourself. Don't forget yourself. In a relationship, you definitely don't need to forget yourself. The things that you used to do, maybe you go out with your friends at some point, have fun, or you have your own time, that maybe you play whatever games, or you go watch movies by yourself. You need to practice that. Even if you're in a relationship, you don't forget yourself. Okay, you don't forget yourself. You don't need to always abide to that relationship law that we have to do everything together. You don't need to abide to that. You always need to have a point. You always need to have your self time. That is why that's what actually makes relationships good, because you can have that chance, that space for yourself, respect for yourself, so that if something happens in the future, you know that you haven't forgotten yourself, you haven't lost yourself in a relationship. You see, what happened is that most people, or why it actually hurts so much when you're going through a heartbreak, is that most people, they lost themselves in a relationship. They forgot all of the things that they used to do before they went into a relationship. They forgot all of that. So when the relationship is over, they're trying to remember who they feel lost. They don't know who they are. You need to get over that. You need to break that point. You need to break that point to be able to not to go through a heartbreaks no more. Guys, don't be with people that you need to do something to make them happy. Don't be with those people. It will not work. Okay, it will not work. If you in that type of relationship, your heart will be broken again. Okay, you will go through a heartbreak again. Don't be with people that, if you say no to them, they will be very pissed off because you said no to them. It's just because you said, you know what, I cannot do this, or maybe it's more like you're in a business ship, not that relationship. Okay, you need to be with people that, if you say no, I cannot do something, they will understand your point. Okay, they will understand your point. They will understand, hey, you know what, today I don't want to go to the movies, I just want to be at home. And then they will understand. They'll be like, okay, cool, let's stay home today, let's do something at home and eat. I like chicken wings. Of course I love chicken wings. So I'll tell them, hey, you know what, today I don't want to go to the movies, I just want us to order some chicken wings and eat at home. You need to consider all those things. You need to check the point of people's understanding before you fall in love with them. You need to know that. Okay, it's very, very important, guys. For me, I think that for all of the things that I've been through in the past, I don't want people to be going through that. I want people to find that love, that if it actually exists, I want them to find it. I want you to find it. I want you to be happy. I don't want you to be looking for these videos on the internet every day. So this is why I'm very, very concentrated on making these videos to help people, and then they can be able to understand how relationships should work, how you should put yourself first. Guys, I think I'll end it here. If you like this video, hit on the subscribe button, like please, and then comment. I will always reply to comments. If you look at my previous videos, there is no comment unanswered. I reply to all comments because I want everyone to have that clarity in their mind and in relationship. I also reply to emails, so you can shoot me an email anytime you want, and then I'll reply. Guys, this is your boy Banks again. I'll see you in the next one.